There, you want a Christmas episode? There. Now it's a Christmas episode. So I think I've run out of shitty winter holiday games. So, you know what? I'm gonna give a present to myself and just not play any shitty games.
Ding dong.
Hang on a minute. What's this?
A lovely cheese pizza, just for you.
You got the wrong house. I didn't order any pizza, but I'll take it anyway.
But I'll take it anyway.
Oh, not funny.
Think of it as a gift.
I forget that there was one on PlayStation.
I hear they're awesome. No.
If I'm not mistaken, this is around the time he did the Joe Rogan Experience, and that was actually a really good episode.
Man, they caught him on a bad day with that one photo.
They did, but he seems like he's actually cool as
Yeah.
Come on, everyone in the world shits in these games, and maybe you could change the world's mind. I mean, come on.
Okay, fine, but you're not going anywhere. You're gonna sit right here and suffer with me.
Okay.
Hooray!
Okay, so we're gonna take care of some unfinished business here, playing the rest of the Home Alone games with special guest, the Pizza Boy.
Yep, that's me. I'm the pizza boy.
God, he looks baked out of his mind.
I was just thinking that. Look at his eyes.
God!
He's fried.
Do a zoom in on his eyes.
Like, what kind of dumbass would get baked before getting on the camera to record a video? What kind of dumbass would get baked before getting on camera to sit together on a couch and review something?
It's like I want to think Culkin is doing well.
Culkin.
Whatever the f- his name is. I never could say it correctly. I just recently learned how to pronounce Pierce Brosnan's last name. Yeah, for the longest time it was Bronsman.
Bronzeman.
That's how I would say it.
Nice.
But, I mean, how good could he really be doing if he's going to a YouTuber's house to shoot a video?
But this game, by
I don't know. He seems like he's doing all right.
has no right to exist.
Gilbert Gottfried did a video with him.
Baffle the greatest scientific minds of our
Let
time.
rest in peace.
Besides, the style
Yeah,
is
and that kind of
completely
sucks.
different.
Like, I know earlier I was saying I hate that people were so negative about like AVGN recently, but like the Gilbert Gottfried episode was,
Agreed.
it was such a wasted opportunity. It was horrible.
Home Alone 2 on Game Boy is just Home Alone 2 on NES, and Home Alone 1 on the NES is just ass. You have to run around the house for 20 minutes.
Seriously,
Why is it timed?
Who the fuck would sit and play this shit
You
for
have to
20
survive
minutes?
until the cops get there, I guess.
Ah, that makes
What are you trying to
sense.
say, man?
Well, who am I to judge? I'm sitting here playing games with a fucking Pizza Boy.
Who is baked out of his mind?
You know, I
Damn.
wonder what
Macaulay Culkin's doing right now, if he's ever played these games. I wonder if he'd approve.
Nah, I don't think he would.
No, you say that like have you met him before?
Yeah, you could say so.
Anyway, let's move on with the games. Let's do the Super Nintendo version now.
Yeah, let's do that.
You ever notice he says Super Nintendo?
I can feel it. This one's gonna be good. I feel it in my pizza boy bones.
The object is to run around the house collecting valuable items to hide.
I think they squeezed in 4 more pixels in this version.
When your hands
Wow.
are full, you have to drop them down.
Like they were able to put a line on the cash sign on the bag.
In the basement, or Burrow's lair, wherever the hell
This is.
Look, I know the movie was a long time ago and stuff, but I don't remember Kevin gathering together candlesticks, money bags, and giant emerald rings, and then throwing them down a laundry chute.
Oh, that was in the deleted scenes.
The items are found.
Oh, you gotta get the Ultra 4K Blu-ray.
Yeah, like you have to, like, you know how there's people out there that have like the Lord of the Rings that has like 10 hours of director's commentary? I'm sure that version exists somewhere. Nobody bought
I'm
it.
sure of it.
But it exists.
I mean, maybe I would have.
That's what you get when you buy the 4-pack
You would grab some
At
of that
Walmart.
toilet pizza.
where there's like 4 movies
Yeah,
in there because they couldn't sell them.
exactly.
Yeah, it's,
Pizza shit.
It's like they're giving them away.
I knew I liked you.
Damn it. Can you go back like 30 seconds? I was talking over the best joke.
You would have grabbed something out of a toilet?
Yeah.
Pizza?
You've ever had toilet pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Pizza
it's-
shit.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's,
Ah.
I knew I liked you.
what is wrong with the McAllisters? They have pizza hidden all over the house. They have things hidden in bookshelves, picture frames, boxes, the bathtub. Have you ever found anything in a bathtub before?
I found myself once.
I knew that joke was coming.
Think that looks like Joe Pesci?
Nah, not really.
That looks like Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, or it's like Al Capone.
All these generic
Oh,
Dude, I don't know if you care about the show Hot Ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, never heard of it.
It's an interview show where the host and a guest, there are 10 hot wings, and they get
Oh,
hotter and
yes,
hotter.
yes. I saw the,
The girl who played Wednesday Addams, Jenna Ortega or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, she f***ing took 2 bites in a row with a big ass glob of the hottest sauce on the table and didn't drink any water. It was just like staring the director dead in the eye. No, she like straight up ate that. She didn't just put a tiny little drop on it either, though. It was a big ass glob, and she straight up just ate that. A little bite off the chicken wing.
Damn.
Like, didn't flinch.
I know they had Mando on that show once.
At the end of each stage,
They had
you go down
Shaq.
in the basement and fight a bunch of bats.
That was funny.
I want to know how little those wings looked in his hand. They had to look like.
And you always fight a boss, including a giant
Yeah,
spider.
because like with Shaq holds a water bottle.
When does Kevin had to deal with all this kind of shit?
My bad.
Oh, the best.
My
is
bad,
collecting
peoples.
all the family
Pets that, according to your dad, are rare.
Do they really think I grew up in a house where giant frogs?
I can't get over the gangster that they had as the bad guy in this game. It went from, I'm gonna bite every one of your fingers off one by one, to, well, the fat lady gets it. Man, see, man.
Does this game think I am?
I can't believe they get away with this. I mean, you go to the store and you see your face on a cartridge. You go like, I'm gonna play with myself all day long. Every kid deserves a video game based on themselves, am I right? But no, they shat on me. They shat on my legacy. What am I gonna do?
And I like how he's like actually a decent actor, but he's obviously f***ing around here. It's so bad.
McCulkin! I'm playing Home Alone games with Macaulay Culkin! Ah!
Oh, I'm not the only one that calls him McCulkin.
Really? Never seen that before. It's new.
I've never seen this in 4K or whatever. Damn, he's in orbit. I've never noticed that so much on a little phone
those
screen.
eyes are so glazed.
Gee.
His look glazed, but nothing. Not a drop in the bucket in comparison. Like, he looks like he'd been crying.
So this is the sequel where I'm home alone in New York. Huh?
But he's not home.
I thought the same thing. I was like, how is that home alone? That's hotel alone.
Yeah.
Or left alone.
Because that one was.
And I bet Child CPS loves these movies.
It's all back.
Just like the NES version.
Why is the entire hotel trying to kill me? I mean, they have a bunch of fucking bombs behind the check-in desks. I mean, do they hate their child customers so much that they have to lob lobby bombs at them? And yes, that was pretty hard to say.
So in the movie, they're going after him because he stole a credit card. But in the game, they don't explain it's stolen. They're just going after a kid.
You know, if you squint really hard, it looks just like him.
And did you ever remember using a boxing glove gun in the movie?
That's your concern?
Was this part so important they had to repeat it in this game? Like, what's with the stripping?
What the hell?
Yeah, and he had hard underwear too.
Weird, man.
Why?
It's weird, man.
Hold me.
So, level 2, you're in Central Park, where every criminal on the planet is after you.
Bats? Now there's bats! Hold me again.
Okay, with all seriousness, explain to me.
He did,
into a rat.
shit, what was it called?
Terminex or
Where all
something?
those dudes sit around and talk about movies. Rental review.
Oh,
Macaulay Culkin
yeah.
did one with
Does he
him.
have the plague?
Oh, and there's the pigeon lady. Just the friendly old pigeon lady trying to kill you. She was your friend in the movie. I mean, yeah, okay, Kevin was scared of her at first, but in the game, they just make her full villain. You climb a giant tree with a freaky, evil face.
That is a vagina.
Freaky, evil face.
No one's identified as demonic.
How did it happen? Like, what?
It was a long time ago.
I know. It's.
Don't touch me! Back to the tree. Both Super Nintendo games suck. I mean, I thought at least one of them would be good. They besmirched my good name.
I mean, were you expecting a Mario game, Culkin?
Home Alone on Sega Genesis.
Oh, God.
Oh, God is right.
Hey, it's Buzz's Tarantula.
That was from the movie.
Just like the movie!
Nice.
You do this by filling up the pain meter by getting them to step on traps or shooting them.
Shooting them?
Houses and the police will come and take them away. And that's the
Genesis version.
Damn.
My conclusion with this one is that
Where did they live in Alabama or something?
Take some liberties here and there, but overall,
I don't think it snows
it's
in
not too
Alabama,
bad.
does it?
So you see,
Good
Mac,
point.
there's hope.
You really think so?
I think so because there's a second
It
one.
probably
Genesis.
does.
There's a lot of white powder there, but it's not that kind.
They still go
This is
skiing.
it. We're just one little step away.
get ready,
Crank up that puppy.
get ready for a good Home Alone game.
Yeah! Here comes Kevin McAllister. He gives him a big old concussion with a fucking baseball. Right to the dome.
And the suitcase got him.
I'm shooting a poor balloon salesman and stealing his balloons to get past the TSA.
That's how they do it.
I'm TS motherfucking A.
I feel like it would just make it a lot easier for them to give me a cavity search. I'm already up in the air.
What are they doing to me? Fuck.
Tell me drugs weren't involved in this.
I got it. I'd rather do a human centipede with the wet bandits. Marv in my mouth, Harry in my ass. I'll turn them into the sticky bandits.
Oh, dude. Oh. No, think about it. Think about it. No, I know.
No.
And that's from the web series that brought you Shredders My Ass and Splinters My Balls.
Nice.
Well, Mac, sorry your games suck, but I know something we can do to make us feel better.
More drugs. They didn't play the PlayStation one.
Like, that's all they did was like, if
The
there were
Sega
like
Genesis.
10 games, they only did like 4.
Yeah, why present a whole pizza box of video games and then give me a breadstick order of video games? Woo! Make sure you include that cut of my woo.